why can I create this using just extrusion? I could just draw the shape and then extrude both ways. Then it could make it a couple of things here. Okay, it's a couple of things. One is like if you look at from the top, this cylindrical surface. Okay, the cylindrical surface, I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker so that it's more obvious. Okay, and then if you draw your sketch right here in here, if it extrude it, you'll have a gap here. And if you create a rib, you'll have a gap. So maybe you could, to avoid that, you could draw your sketch a little bit inside of the cylinder, okay? But the problem is that how much inside you have to go, right? You're gonna make constant changes. So maybe this diameter will change, this distance will change, everything will change. But how can you maintain, and how do you know what's the enough depth to make this make it work without failing or without any gap in here? Okay, so that's an additional thing you have to think about if you draw this section and try to extrude it. Okay, then another thing is, what if there's a changes in the bottom geometry? There may be like before this add is rib, they could add a fillet on this one. Okay, I'm going to talk about this fillet, but you could add a fillet on here, make this geometry changes. But then again, I mean, this should work with the extrusion, but if there are another type of geometry changes, then your extrusion will fail if the bottom geometry changes. Okay, but rib, because you only need like simple backbone sketch only, everything else geometry will be automatically taken care of. Okay, so those are like a couple of advantages that why you're using ribs. And there are more other advantages, like in the drawing, because the rib is known, this is the rib, there's a special when you have a like section of the drawing that can be treated except a special way. And there are a couple of other advantages. Okay,